Hi, you're in the back room with Becky, and it is a fabulously freaky Friday. It is 31 degrees in Kansas City. It is cold, dry cold, but we have sunshine and no wind, so that's good. Um, Again, I'm having plumbing problems in my house, and it is so frustrating. It seems like every time I get ready for a big show, this house or someone is sick or the house is sick. The house is just sick. And we're going to put it to bed after 2012. Miss B will be moving to a new home. And that is my goal and objective. Because this house has turned into a money pit. It has been a wonderful, wonderful place to grow up in, to have people entrust you with their life's work. Um, there's no easy thing to take over where your parents stood. Um, and I've been holding it down for a minute. Papa been gone 4 years, so minus his income and me being a budding entrepreneur again. Some people say, well, you should have stayed where you was when you was making money. Well, when the job situation changed, either you change with it when you create your own wealth, or you go the way of the dinosaur. So, adaptability is essential and imperative in survival. The animal kingdom knows it. Mother Nature knows it. I don't know why we can't get it in our head that we have to participate in our own survival, and we have to be willing to go the extra mile. And sometimes that means change. Change is necessary in order to grow. So I don't have a problem with it, but my mom has not moved in 40 years. So just even the idea, yeah, I'm gonna have to hire somebody. I can't do all this packing and stuff. We need to start packing now. So right after Christmas, Miss B's house is gonna look like the warehouse. I'm not going nowhere and written nothing. We're gonna store what we're gonna keep right here, and whatever I'm gonna sell in the springtime, there will be a huge, huge estate sale because mother needs to get, we need to downsize. I'm very tired. We've had a rough few weeks. We've had triple rehearsals, business meetings. I have my grandmother is in the hospital. My sister is not doing too good. And my mom, it's getting to be the holidays. She's a little depressed. So, my mama called me, hey, sunshine. Well, from her lips to God's ears, I really wasn't feeling it today, but I still have things to do. And so, with a positive mindset, that's just what I want to remind you is that, half of the things we have to do in life are things that if we had a choice, we'd be like, well, I don't want to do that. We love our children, but if you said to us, each time you have a baby, the pain is gonna get worse. There won't be no more people in the world. So, right, that's why they call it labor. You have to labor to get your reward, and so I don't mind. I think it's an incredible thing that I am, this Miss BBW, but I'm holding it down for my family and probably in better shape than mostly everybody else. I could take off a few, but it's really sad because I have two family members that's on oxygen, one family member that needs to be on oxygen, and they're not obese. These are all the normal sized people in my family, and some of them are itty bitty. My grandma is Geechee, my mother is, Geechee, half Geechee, and they're small, petite people. They call us the shorter family, because that side of my mother's family is not very tall. So she has orthopedic issues, and speaking of orthopedic issues, don't forget the Jingle Bell Run Sunday morning. Um, I bless up. I thank God for whoever can contribute. It's not too late. And we're going to take part of our proceeds from next week's event to donate to them. Because my goal was just $500. And I'm like, I can't get $500 amongst the people I know and the people in my network for the Arthritis Foundation. It's not a penny goes to Miss B, except for the money I raise in my events. So understand when I say 100% of these proceeds will go to the Heartland chapter of the Arthritis Foundation, you can take that to the bank. I believe that we are blessed because we bless others. I believe that you work hard and God will give you your due season. They had to go through the wilderness before they could get to the promised land. And some of them that helped get them through the wilderness didn't even get to cross over. So bear in mind that this journey might be hard, this journey might be rough, but you still got to keep going. That giving up stuff, that's not even it's not in my DNA. So today I'm a little tired, so I'm drinking me some green tea with some zinc and B12 and B6 because I need that. It's been stressful. Like I said, whenever you have, my grandmother's 92, so it's not like I'm taking it lightly, but I'm trying to keep a cool head. I've had a couple of weepy mornings, but I'm not calling anything into the universe. God's will be done, not mine. I've heard, I'm taking care of a lot of people in my family, and a lot of times I will hear them say, I don't want to be a burden on anyone. I hope God will take me away from here before I become a burden on my family. Now, listen here. Yeah, it's a lymphedema day. I told him, I said, if you can see my chin, I'm halfway down with the fluids. When the chin disappears and you can't see my neck, that's the lymphedema. And it swells me up and I'll hold and I'll accumulate fluid in my lymph nodes. So for those of y'all who say, oh, she's getting fat, baby. No, I'm still pretty much, within a 10-pound range back and forth with this fluid on me. My legs and feet are swollen. When I'm on the move, I would just challenge anybody, just come follow me with a camera one day and see what all I do. And I bet you Skinny Minties can do all that I do the way that I do in the course of a day. So it's all good in my hood. The sun is shining. It's winter time. I don't know what people's tripping on. I was like, what you, like one of my theater daughters said, this crack, she said, what you thought this was? What did you think this was? Well, I know that we might not always win the battle, but we can certainly win the war on arthritis. And I don't even like to say obesity because I think it's a clinical terminology. That everybody that's 100 plus pounds from what you think they ought to be is not necessarily unhealthy. Doesn't mean it's a good thing. It's just your thing. My thing is I'd rather be thick and no wrinkles than skinny with nothing to hold me up for, look, it is what it is. The brothers ain't looking for no skinny girls in the winter. They're looking for us thick girls. So, having said that, big girls, don't be stupid. If you got brothers pushing up on you for a hot meal, a hot in a cot, maybe will and maybe not have intimate relationships with them. Stop doing things that other people want you to do. That's because you need that attention or that time. Does not guarantee you a relationship. Watch out for them. I call them tourists. They pass through big girl land and they like to enjoy the sights and the activities, but they don't want to stay there all year round. Okay, you want somebody that, not somebody that's figuring out, oh, let me see. I think I could put up with her. Now, I don't want nobody putting up with me. I want you to just be crazy about me. Just like I can be crazy about you. So big girls, don't be stupid. They doing like the rats and the roaches and stuff. It's cold. They want to come inside. Well, if you want inside with me this summer, you won't be inside with me this winter. Check that. Off the list. 2012 is coming. I hope you got your mind set for positivity, for progress, for prosperity, for promise, for all those things that are going to push us to the next level. The United States is a great country when we want to be. And the rest of the time, we can be rather trifling. This is like an individual. People, for by and large, I found are just fabulous creations of God. But when they're corrupt, they are absolutely, ultimately corrupt. You know, we can do some horrible stuff. The ones that keep that barrier between what is good and what is not. Let's be good to one another. If you do that, you can't go wrong. Love your neighbor. Love the hater. It's easy to love people that love you. It's hard to love those that may act like they don't love you or even like you. So that's why I always say shout out to my haters. And not to be facetious. I just want you to know that you spending so much time not even liking me, you don't even know me. To know me is to love me. You're in the bathroom with Becky. It's a fabulously freaky Friday, and I want you to do something you love with someone you love this weekend. Let's remember that this is the season that a lot of people do not have. Let's not be frivolous and indulgent and excessive in our giving to the point that it causes us harm. All right, I love you, and hey, it's off and running. Sunday morning, Jingle Bell Run. Thursday night, it's the big Christmas party with the big Goody Girl Burlesque Review at GQ Lounge, 4515 Prospect Avenue in Kansas City, Missouri. See you on Facebook. Always for the people. Did I say that 2 times? Y'all weren't even helping me. It was not even helping me. What is that?